Hello, racing fans. Welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, J.J. Gracie. We'll be watching races from Thursday, January the 9th. We had 8 races today. Our feature race was the 7th race. It was a 3 other than optional claiming of $50,000. Originally scheduled for the turf, but we're off the turf onto the dirt. The weather here today on Thursday was absolutely gorgeous. With the temperature in the low 80s, we did have a little bit of a wind, about 20 miles per hour from the west. But other than that, the track was listed as good to start, upgraded to fast. Obviously, we were off the turf today. So let's take a look at the first half, the early daily double. That's going to be contested at 5.5 furlongs, claiming 12.5 to 75. Here's how Josh saw the opener.
Away and running. Good start in between rivals for Buttoned Up. One from the inside, 1-9er Tango is showing speed, and Golden Aviator now enjoys that fight on the front. And up the inside, Run and Hide Win comes away in 4th. My Freedom was a little slow to go, and nothing yet from Ramarin. So the pace is hot. Buttoned Up takes the trail up the rail, and Golden Aviator, and these two are in step and have a 4-length lead over the tracking speed of 1-9er Tango. Run and Hide Win starts a steady advance up the inside, but is still 4 lanes down. My Freedom 1 beaten, and another zip code away is Ramarin. 5/16 to go, and 1-9er Tango on the wide outside is ready to play its hand. And here comes Run and Hide Win up the fence. So up the inside, Run and Hide Win tries to take the lead away from 1-9er Tango, and these two are the principals. Buttoned Up tries to battle back in that light blue cap as they get towards the final 1/8 of a mile, and 1-9er Tango now starts to flee the scene. Buttoned Up holding on to second. Run and Hide Win loomed and flattened out, but rolling away from it from off the pace today. 1-9er Tango has won it.
1-9er Tango gives Scott Lake his second, his first of 2 today. Give Carolson Denner her 7th. And 1-9er Tango returned $11, $462.80. Bottom Up returned $462.20 or $240, and Run and Hide Win, Jamie Rodriguez $220, and the 3 was 4th. Your dollar exacta $21.30, your 50-cent try $21.35, your 10-cent super $30.25. That'll move on over to the second half, the early daily double. Filly and Mare have not won a race since the day, claiming 5, gone a mile. Here's the second half on Thursday.
Away and running to a nice start. Square Peg, hell-bent on getting that lead, and she's left isolated in top running frame. Hetty G is caught a little wide as they enter the turn, and Parched Ghost gets over to the rail to save some ground. Princess Adira has one beaten, and Crown of Joy is last of all, so they go to the 6.5, and Square Peg is unopposed in the early running and shows the way by 2. Hetty G on the outside to take second away, and Parched Ghost, that gray blur, is in 3rd position, and there's quite a separation of 5 lanes back to Princess Adira tracking 4th, and Crown of Joy is a ground-saving 5th. Exiting the first turn, no pace on for Square Peg, going as fast as she can for as long as she can, and shows the way by 1 3/4 lengths. Hetty G right there tracking the pace in second, and Parched Ghost is getting closer to the solo speed. Princess Adira gets a couple of cues from JD to stay on the speed as well, and Crown of Joy is still a long-looking last. They point towards the far turn run, and Square Peg has led him a long way, but the posse's closing in, and Princess Adira is catching the eye on the far outside. Parched Ghost rides the rail, and Hetty G's in the thick of it too. They're lined up across the track as that quarter pole looms. On the inside, Parched Ghost is bracing for the oncoming challenge of Princess Adira, and these two face off as they turn for home. Princess Adira on the outside with a nose in front. Parched Ghost starting to slowly give way, and now Princess Adira gets a couple of reminders and now runs away at the 2:20. Holding on to second is Parched Ghost. Hetty G's in 3rd. Square Peg has no more to give, and Crown of Joy's been last throughout. But it's all Princess Adira with.
Princess Adira made it look easy for Kyle Lynch. He picked up his 5th. J.D. DaCosta got his 2nd. The winner returned 320, 210, 210. Parched Ghost was 2nd, got claimed 220, 210. Hetty G was 3rd, 220. And Square Peg was 4th. Your dollar exacta modest $2.40. Your 50-cent try $1.80. Your daily double 2 and 3 $9.20, and you got a 10-cent refund for your super. The 3rd race, we're going to go for maiden fillies, 3-year-olds, maiden special weight, going 6 furlongs. This is a good one.
Away and running, hopping in the air was La Samanar Laura. Good speed on the outside for Thistlefield on debut. Always Aware came away with a good deal of pace, and so did Romantic Comedy. And that trio has scampered away over La Samanar Laura. And last of all in this galloping five-horse field is I Love Maria. 4 furlongs to go, and Thistlefield on debut shows the way, and that leads a length and a quarter. Romantic Comedy gets a bit closer to the speed in second, and Always a Rare continues to take the trail up the rail. La Samanar Laura is getting closer too, now takes that third spot away, and I Love Maria is relegated to the tail. 5/16 to go for this first time starter, Thistlefield with that speed on display. Romantic Comedy is shaken up in second. La Samanar Laura starting to make a move on the wide outside as they turn for home, where Thistlefield continues to lead and still has a length and a half advantage. La Samanar Laura trying to close that gap, but went very wide at the 8th pole, and Thistlefield continues to strut her stuff with a decisive advantage. La Samanar Laura no better than second at this point, but it's all Thistlefield at 5-2 to win well.
Thistlefield, well trained by Scott Lake, got her ready first time out. She made every pole a winning pole. Give Scott his second today, his third. Give Edmund Rodriguez his first. The winner returned $744, $220. The Samara Laura was second, $482.80. Romantic Comedy was third, $210, and the 1 to 5 was fourth. Your dollar exact at $23. 50-cent try, $14.70. Your daily double 3 and 6, $5.80. 50-cent pick 3, $25.10, and you got a 10-cent refund on your super. We'll go to the fourth race today, Filly and Mare Style, 12.5 to 75, non-winners to 2, going 6 furlongs. Here's the break.
Away and running. Good speed in the center for Mosler's Touch. True to form so far. Awesome View also came away, and up the inside comes Kirby to take that second position away. Stay Out's a handy fourth, and My Boss Lady with the money on is only 4 lengths off the speed that is held by Mosler's Touch. So at the 4.5, Mosler's Touch the leader and shows the way by only a length. Here comes the favorite My Boss Lady looping up on the far outside with 4 furlongs to go. Awesome View is in between rivals, and Kirby stays parked at the paint. And still last of all as they enter the turn is Stay Out. They have 3 furlongs to go and they're fan 3 across the track. Mosler's Touch trying to throttle that speed. Awesome View ups the ante, and My Boss Lady has no excuses today. Kirby's right there in the thick of it too, and Stay Out needs the sprout wings from here. Inside the quarter, Awesome View led and goes very wide. That leaves My Boss Lady out in no man's land, and up the inside is Mosler's Touch. They're homeward bound now, and it's a good battle brewing between Awesome View and My Boss Lady. My Boss Lady puts a flared nostril in front. Awesome View kicks right back. Awesome View with a neck in front. My Boss Lady tried hard but played second fiddle to Awesome View.
Awesome View going off at 8 to 5, went on a hard drive by Renault Mina. Last time out was at a $16,000 claimer race on the turf, drops in for 12.5 on the dirt. Here's the rest of the story, 5.40, 220, 210. My Boss Lady, big effort, 220, 210. Kirby was third, 380, and the 5 was fourth. Your dollar exact, a 420. Your 50-cent try, $13.20. Your daily double, a pair of 6 is $16.80. And your pick 3 was worth $15.15. While your 50-cent pick 4, $98.95. And again, we give you a dime back on your super. We'll go to the 5th race, originally scheduled on the turf, off the turf. Claiming 16,000, non-winners to 2. Here's how Josh saw the 5th leave.
Away and running. Good speed in the center from Chief Alpha. There goes Bull Trek, who wants to lead, and Live for the Song is right there pushing the pace too. And La Flecha came away in 4th. Rocky Dice is up the inside, and Noble El Cid is last of all. So it's a good battle brewing between the top 2. Bull Trek up the inside and Live for the Song on the outside, and the early advantage of the 7 furlong pole goes to Live for the Song. Bull Trek now yields the lead to Live for the Song, and Chief Alpha is right there too, only a length and a half down from the speed. La Flecha with the money on is 3 wide as they leave the first turn behind. Noble El Cid is parked off the fence, and Rocky Dice has been relegated to the tail. Leaving the first turn now, and Live for the Song's the leader, but confronted right away by Chief Alpha, and these two team up with 5 furlongs left to go. Bull Trek continues to be a patiently ridden third, and same with the chalk, which is La Flecha in that 4th place position. 2 lengths down to Rocky Dice, and Noble El Cid has been relegated to the tail. tail inside the 4, and still leading the charge is Live for the Song, but Chief Alpha's right there, that pesky pace presence in second, and La Flecha eyeballs the speed in third. Bold Trek has nowhere to give. Rocky Dice soon passes that one, and Noble El Cid is last of all. But here comes La Flecha on the outside with a mid-track charge, and La Flecha takes the lead at the quarter pole. Live for the Song tries the counter, and the favorites take their match race to the top of the stretch. Rocky Dice is up the fence and joined third as they swing for home. La Flecha and Live for the Song, they go toe-to-toe with a furlong left to go. La Flecha with all that outside momentum. Live for the Song set the pace and battles right back. A good battle to the 16th pole. La Flecha has the momentum at 3-5, and La Flecha wins.
La Flecha going off at 3-5. Had a dogfight, hadn't run since April 10th. It was claimed for 16,000. Oaklawn, good job. Chelsea Mosley gets him ready to go. He wins the nod. Give John Geraldo his third. Give Chelsea her first, and that's John Geraldo's 100th win. Congratulations to the connections. 340, 220, 210. Living for the Song, 260, 210. Rocky Dice was third, $3, and his 7 was fourth. Your dollar exact at modest $3.30. Your 50-cent try, $3.90. Dollar daily double, $6.70. Your pick 3 was worth $11.95. And your 10-cent super, $1.29. That'll bring us to the 6th race, Fillies and Mare, 12, 5 to 10, non-winners of 3. Here's your start. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Slow to go was Notion Interruptus. Blazing speed from Cocktails at 8 and Hufflepuff. And Moon Me Again is right there too in the firing line, and up the inside comes Scamper Along. On the outside, Allie's Great Notion came away in spot number 5 in front of Dial Emma Riley Steely Band, and Notion Interruptus had a lackluster start. 4 furlongs to go for Hufflepuff. She's the leader and shows the way a length and a half. Cocktails at 8 off the inside for Clear Sailing in that second place position, and here comes Moon Me Again, who glides up to the speed. Right behind the trio on the far outside, Allie's Great Notion passed by Scamper Along. The gray is Steely Band. Out deep on the track is Notion Interruptus, and Dial Emma Riley's in between rivals. They pass the quarter pole, and there goes Moon Me Again to confront Hufflepuff at the top of the stretch. And Hufflepuff continues to have the charge in his hands, and now kicks away by 1. Moon Me Again tries to battle in second. Closing in from out of the clouds is Dial Emma Riley, and up the inside is Scamper Along. But rolling away is the favorite Hufflepuff. And Hufflepuff has conquered this class.
Hufflepuff win easy, going off at 6-5. Last time that was an allowance test at Pimlico, in today for 12-5. That's all it took. 440, 280, 260. Moon Me Again, 480, 420. Dial Emma Riley was third, returned 580, and your 1 was fourth. Your dollar exact, $11.50. Your 50-cent try, $40.80. Your dollar daily double, $5.20. 50-cent pick 3, $7.45. While your super was worth $51.11. The 7th race is the feature race, originally scheduled on the turf. We're on the dirt, which is a non-winners of 3, optional claim in 50. Here's the field, here's your break, here's Josh.
Away and running. Kendama stumbled at the start of the pace is on. Indian Lake, the favorite, confronted by Spitesford, and they set a rapid agenda for Scar to pass. Bobby G crosses in front of Kendama as they go around this first turn run, so no breathers for the chalk. Indian Lake on the inside and Spitesford, and these two go to the mat at the 6.5 furlong point. Scar's enjoying a lovely trail, 5 lengths down from the dueling speed, and another 5 back to Bobby G, who's ground saving, and Kendama's patiently ridden at the back of the pack. So Spitesford wins the battle, leaving the first turn over Indian Lake, and these two continue to have a sizable lead, and Scar getting a little bit closer, enjoying what this one sees up top. Quite a separation back to Bobby G, and Kendama has to come with a big close. So no breathers up top for Spitesford with 4 furlongs to go, has a neck in front. Indian Lake is right there ready to take another crack at this leader. Scar is getting closer without being asked. Bobby G is starting to latch on too, and nothing from Kendama. 3 furlongs to go, and here's a 3-wide challenge, and that's coming from Scar, who's enjoyed a perfect sit off the speed. And Scar on the white outside puts a nose in front while Spitesford tries the counter. Indian Lake needs to pull a rabbit out of the hat to try to beat Scar right now. And they're homeward bound and Scar comes calling for the lead. Now Indian Lake battles back with everything he has. Spitesford is right there going toe to toe inside the final furlong. Scar continues this outside momentum. Indian Lake is running a huge race. Spitesford no better than third, 16th pole at the 70-yard marker, and Scar is clear, and Scar has won it.
Scar going off at 3-1, wins a hard drive by Jeremy Rose. He hadn't been out since October at Gulfstream Park. Steve Caceres gets him ready. He gets his first. Jeremy gets his third. And Scar picks up his sixth win. $8, $382.20. Indian Lake second, $242.10. And Spitesford was third, $220. And the 5 was fourth. Your dollar exact, $9.90. Your 50-cent try, $9.70. Your dollar daily double, $11.70. 50-cent pick 3, $13.30. And you got our pick 5 was worth $220.05. We're going to give you back a dime again. That'll bring us up to the last race, the finale. That was for non-winners of 32,000 down to 28. Here's the finale from Thursday.
Away and running to a lovely start. Pelota came out of that corner swinging. Trust Your Instinct is tapped for speed, and Soya is loyal to the game. Rex Kwando came away a joint fourth, and Simply Valid is right there amongst the front ranks too. And this is a close-knit group. Up the inside, My Danny Boys now headed by Shed a Tear. On the wide outside, Must Be Love is right there in the thick of it too. They go down to the 3.5, and it's Pelota who leads the charge over Loyal to the Game. And right there up the inside is Trust Your Instinct. Then Rex Kwando's in between rivals, a wide trip for Simply Valid, and the back markers include Shed a Tear, a rail scraping My Danny Boy, and a wide trip for Must Be Love. The quarter pole of Panches, and now Pelota continues the lead, and chasing off the rail is Trust Your Instinct as they're homeward bound. Pelota has led him a long way. Trust Your Instinct continues a steady grind on the outside, and it's a whole herd for third at the furlong pole. Pelota still giving. Trust Your Instinct is still chasing, but Pelota's doing plenty. Pelota popped and didn't stop today. Pelota wins.
Pelota going off at 9-2 for Jamie Ness. Jamie Ness gets his fifth. Ruben Severa gets his second. And Pelota wins the finale, $11.85, $3.40. Trust Your Instincts for Gary Contessa, $3.82.60. Rex Kwando was third, $3.60, and the 7 was fourth. Your $1 exact at $18.40. Your trifecta worth $32.95. Your dollar daily double, 7 and 2, $16.50. Your pick 3 was worth $32.10. And the pick 4 was worth $66.80, and our 10-cent super was worth $29.50. Let's take a look at the leaderboard here today. Jamie Rodriguez, he didn't get any today, 11. Carol Sandeno picked up 1 at 7. Angel Suarez worked her way down. We did have a little change on the Cal Lynch is now tied with Jamie Ness for leading trainer. Gary Contessa 3 and move on down. So today was a great day. We had a pretty good handle, being that we were off the turf and we had some short fields. We handled $1,789,535. Excellent. We thank you again for your help here. We'll be here again tomorrow, which is Friday, and we'll be here every Friday through November, the beginning of November. So for my girl Lane and Chris Rooney, I'm your host, JJ Gracie. Good night, good racing, and I'll see you at the races.